Alright, don't scroll because knowledge is power. This is gonna be a quick video where we're gonna talk about the spiritual black market. Yes, there is a spiritual black market where the destiny swappers congregate and make their deals, right? It's similar, just like how you have a physical black market. It's similar, but in this situation, it's for a person's energy. Cool? So they all group up in the spiritual world. They don't have to know each other. They can be different parts of the world physically, but spiritually they can get at one place. And basically what they will do is they will look for people who got qualities from God to say, right? Stuff that you cannot physically buy, like maybe you got confidence, you got beauty, you got wisdom, you got joy, you got peace of mind, you got good health, you got creativity, stuff like that. You can sing. They're gonna look for people who got those kind of qualities and so forth. And basically, if they want to have that kind of quality, they are going to position themselves to become a handler in that person's life, or they are going to find people to position to be handlers in that person's life. So say for example, I'm here right now, I'm speaking, I'm on this page, I got wisdom. Cool? If one of them think they want my wisdom because they can't have it, because I'm way too ahead of the game right now, but if they think they want it, what they're gonna do is they're gonna try to find a handler somewhere, somehow, to try to infiltrate my life. So what a handler is gonna come in, and it's very scary because sometimes this can be a boss at work, this can be a friend, this can even be a family member, and sometimes they are not even really aware of what is going on, because some of them don't even realize them under spiritual mind control, but some of them are. And the handler basically would like say, hey, they basically try to discourage me from doing these videos, from using my wisdom to help the people. You know what I mean? So one way or the other, them will try to discourage me, like, you know, yo, don't do that, do something else. You know, like create drama, chaos. That's what they would be behind the scenes, and they will do. You know what I mean? And then if I get discouraged and I stop, then all of a sudden, because everything is energy, so the destiny swap who want the energy, they would harvest the energy, because it's easy for them harvest the energy when you're not using it, right? Because energy, you got to move. So that's one example. Say for example, now you have the same destiny swap person, right? If they see that I have the wisdom, the spiritual wisdom, but maybe they are not interested in this, they are not interested in stuff like this, what they will do is they will go on that same spiritual black market, and they are going to find another destiny swap person who is interested in doing something like this, right? So then they are going to like form an agreement with them that, hey, I try to get this person to give up so you can harvest their wisdom, and then you, since you got a lot of money, energy, you give me some of that in return. Or since you got a lot of connections, you give me some of that in return. Or since you got a lot of fame, you give me some of that in return. So that's how that work, right? So a lot of people, that is the reason why some places that they are working, they are very uncomfortable. They are not satisfied, them depressed, because there is at least one person there who is a part of this Destiny Swap black market. And what they do most likely is a senior person, a boss man, boss woman, or somebody, right? They all in it. So what they will do is they will say, okay, this person is here working. They don't realize their full potential. Hey, you know that this person is very good at artwork, because they will spy into your Akashic records, which is a spiritual crime. It's a spiritual crime, and they will eventually get bad karma for it. So they will spy into your Akashic records, and they will see like your future blessings, what kind of blessings can come to you in the future, or even just as how you operate physically. They can see like good details about you, and they're gonna always try to ask a question to bring it out, to see what you're good at, to see what they can go on the spiritual black market and try to trade your energy for. Basically, them sacrificing your energy. So if them see that you're somebody who take care of yourself and you have a lot of vitality, them gonna say, all right, we're gonna distract this person here, try to overwork them, just try to make them get tired, drain them energy, drain out them vitality, and then we're gonna sell that energy to somebody, another Destiny Swapper, so them can live longer. And in return, them get some of them money energy, or some of them whatever energy them exchanging. You know what I mean? And a lot of the scary thing is, some of these people who are involved in this spiritual black market thing, whenever they have like children and they see that the child's future is gonna be bright, right away they don't waste no time. Right away they start putting that child energy on the spiritual black market. You know what I mean? That's called illegal spiritual contracts. And this is why a lot of people, them basically have it a hard time in life until them eventually figure out what's going on and start to cancel these contracts. Because if it's your divine right to cancel them, even if you find out that somebody is putting your energy on sale on a spiritual level, you can cancel that contract. You can command that be cancelled. Command, matter of fact, just make it a regular habit. You don't even have to know. Just make it a regular habit to speak it out in the universe that you want all negative spiritual contracts against all area of your life be cancelled. You know what I mean? Especially after you wake up in the morning, you're supposed to say stuff like this, because it's always going on. And we can go deeper and deeper and deeper, but this is very serious. You know what I mean? So somebody really need to hear this. We're probably going to do a part 2, part 3, who knows? Because it's a lot to say, but there is a spiritual black market. They go there, some people, like, because these people who are involved in this Destiny Swap thing, they are not very smart. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of them they look smart, but it's because they are in other people's energy. So they see that somebody is smart, they just tell them boss man at work, hey, distract this person with work, make them feel dumb, speak down on them, drain out that, make them feel like them not smart. Then they can drain that energy and give it to somebody else in return. You know what I mean? For something else. So we can go on and on and on, but you're supposed to get the idea. So there is a spiritual black market where the Destiny Swappers congregate and make these deals. You know what I mean? Royal Rising.